Boys, another day, and things are looking even more bleak for PC gaming. I was thinking about this a lot this morning when I woke up, of all the issues that there are in PC gaming, from the games to the hardware to AI, all these things. And I started connecting the dots, and then I really started thinking, what is the end goal for the industry? What do the suits really want? From the games to the hardware, what's the end goal of all these prices going up? And I think I've figured it out. But first, I just want to recap all of the current issues that are going on with PC gaming. First thing is obviously the terrible PC games themselves. A lot of these games, we all know this now, they're becoming harder and harder to run. A lot of them are objectively looking worse. You've got your ray tracing, you've got all of your AI, DLSS, all these kind of things. You've got all these AI aids to try and help you run these poorly optimized games better on your more expensive hardware. Games are running worse than they ever have been before. This article sums it up perfectly. It pains me to say, but it's officially a bad time to be a PC gamer. The rising cost of PCs is just ridiculous right now. We've seen it with the RAM crisis, which I covered in a previous video. The price of RAM has like quadrupled in the space of like 1 to 2 months. That's going to have a knock-on effect because it's a DRAM shortage. So it's not just going to affect your RAM, it's going to affect your VRAM, it's going to affect normal storage in your computer, your SSDs, your M.2s. All these are going to massively go up in price. And we've seen it slowly happen. It's been building up for, I would say, since the pandemic. Things have just been rising and rising and rising pretty consistently. But now it's kind of coming to a head where AI has seriously got involved and has basically sunk its teeth and taken the entire DRAM market away from us. So normal consumers can no longer buy RAM. Crucial is actually pulling out of making RAM for normal consumers altogether and just focusing on AI. Part of me was thinking, what's the end goal of this happening? And I think I've come to a conclusion. What they want for our computers is what they want for this generation of people in terms of housing. They want you to rent. They want you to invest in cloud gaming. They want computing to no longer be local. They want it all to happen in the cloud. They want you to be able to access a powerful computer that you pay a subscription for monthly. The end goal is that you will own nothing and be happy. And the next thing that they're targeting is normal computing. With AI now, they want you to have just a basic system where you spend money to get your Game Pass, your cloud gaming service, your AI service, all these kind of things. They don't want it to happen locally on your system because they can only make money from you once when you buy the computer. Whereas if they have the computer themselves in a data center somewhere and you pay 20 or 30 quid or maybe even more per month to have access to a computer that will stream the games to you and stream all the AI capability and all these kind of things to you, then they can make money off of you consistently forever. It really just clicked in my head recently, and it's especially making sense with the RAM issue and the price of things going up. But I think this has been deliberately planned for a very, very long time. We've seen cloud gaming first came out like 10 years ago and everybody said it was trash because it was. Like the internet speeds just weren't there and also the streaming speeds just weren't there. But now what we're seeing is cloud gaming is actually pretty good in terms of latency and performance. So if you have a decent internet connection, apart from competitive shooters and stuff, you can basically play games essentially perfectly and not even really tell that you're playing through the cloud. And at the exact same time that this technology has become really good because of things like AI and really expensive data centers, you being able to build your own hardware, buy your own separate parts from different manufacturers, make a computer yourself and have it locally in your own home, playing games for you, running AI, all these kind of things, the prices have just skyrocketed so that it's no longer viable for you to do so. Don't be surprised if in a very short period of time we see a form of computer come out that is specifically designed to be attached to a monthly subscription where it connects over the internet to a more powerful computer in a data center, and it's sold for something that's a lot more reasonably priced, like 200 to 300 quid, but you have to pay your monthly subscription to access a more powerful computer elsewhere, and they'll advertise it as, oh, get the power of a 5090 for only 200 quid and then 20 quid a month there onward or something like this. Then they can make reoccurring revenue from you forever. Because the price of a PC, yes, it's a massive investment to begin with, especially now, but then it pays itself off over time because the normal life cycle of a PC is over 5 years. Like my first computer, I had that for over 5 years before I decided to upgrade and build a new one. And even then, I would have been perfectly fine staying with my old PC. I just felt like upgrading because I wanted a nicer computer and I had the money to do so. With this subscription system that they are very heavily planning on putting in place, they will make money across those 5 years that will far surpass the value of the computer that they have in a data center. So they'll make reoccurring revenue from you because you're not physically able to own a computer anymore. And it's one of those things, you can draw a lot of similarities to the housing market where younger people can no longer afford to buy houses, and because the price of rent is so high, they're unable to save up enough money to get their own house. So then landlords can just make massive amounts of money off them. You got all these investment companies buying all the housing stuff. That's a whole separate thing, but there's a massive similarity between them that I'm seeing. And I really wouldn't be surprised with how inflated Nvidia has gotten and their cloud gaming service. At the same time, we see them creating artificial shortages of hardware. Hardware skyrockets through the roof, but oh, we have this alternative. Just pay our monthly subscription for cloud gaming and then you don't have to buy a computer. You just have to pay us a monthly fee and it's all good. It's all fine and dandy. It's actually terrible. It's just terrible to think about, and I genuinely think it all clicked to my head this morning that this is the direction that they want to push. And if they want it, it will happen. The people are powerless. The tech companies can do whatever they want. So if they want to make normal hardware unavailable to normal people locally, it will happen. If they want us to all be forced into cloud gaming, streaming, AI, all from a computer separate in a data center streamed to your home for a monthly subscription, that will happen because they can force us. That's what we're seeing right now, is we are being forced out of being able to own a normal computer. And it's only going to get worse over the next couple of years. I summed it up in my last video. Predictions are that over the next couple of years, things are just going to continue to inflate in price and then remain steady at an inflated price for at least a couple of years. So the advice to normal people who are looking to build a computer right now would be get yourself an older AM4 CPU, get some older DDR4 RAM, get the best graphics card that you can buy, build your PC for whatever it is within your budget. And if you need help choosing parts for your budget, we got a link in the description. You can go onto our website. We'll give you advice and just wait it out. Hopefully, and I pray every day that this AI bubble pops. But if this AI bubble does pop, which I hope it does in a couple of years' time, then prices should come back down. That is, if it's even available for you to buy normal computer parts. It's just not looking good, boys, unfortunately. I don't know what else to say. Things are really just not looking good. Starting a PC building channel at this time was definitely not the ideal move. But I guess that's just my luck. Normal practical advice I can give to people now is build on the AM4 platform, get your DDR4 RAM, get the best GPU that you can afford right now, build your computer, and forget. Forget for now, just use your normal computer, and we can only hope that the bubble bursts, prices return back to normal, and normal consumers can still buy home computing, local home computing for a reasonable price. That's the best case scenario. If you want to join our Discord, links down below. Another not so good video. The next videos will be more fun and entertaining and whatever. So stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and if you agree, disagree, let me know in the comments. Peace.